Hi everyone, this is Lori Marmerstone, your instructor for the Director Practicum, ECE 293. Welcome to the Practicum. I'm so excited to get started with you guys this semester, and I have been in contact with all of you and your mentor directors that will be overseeing you in their programs this semester. But I just wanted to post a little video with some key information, some information from your syllabus, some information about the course site, and then just some information about kind of what we're going to do to get started here in the practicum. So as you can see on your screen in front of you, this is your Blackboard course site, and this is the announcements page. So anytime that you click into the course, this will automatically default to this page. So any announcements that I post, any updates, any information, I will be posting on this page. Anytime that I do post an announcement, I always email it as well. So just make sure that you check your Harper email often, or if you've linked your email, Harper email, to another email that you check often, it will go to that email as well. So make sure you read this initial announcement, which I'm sure that you did because you are in the orientation course module that you found and are watching this video, so I'm guessing that you did read the announcement to let you know that you need to be watching this video. So I just wanted to click on some other information here. Here's the faculty information page, so if you ever need to get in touch with me, you can always find my email address here and my cell phone number as well. I have conference phone hours Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 12 to 2. If you ever need a face-to-face meeting with me, we can schedule those as needed. This number that I give you here is my cell phone number, so please just respect the fact that this is my cell phone number, and please don't text me on that number. If you need something, please email me or call me. That would be wonderful. The syllabus link here is going to be here all semester long. Again, this syllabus has a lot of information, so please, read it once, twice, 3 times. Make sure that you understand all the information in it, all the guidelines, expectations that you will be required to do for this semester. I also posted just a course outline here so you can kind of see what's going to be happening from week to week, what assignments you'll be having, and different responsibilities outside of your placement site. So in addition to being at your practicum site, you will be responsible for completing some activities in this class as well. Very simple, won't take up too much of your time, and they directly relate to your experience, and you're able to apply those and discuss those with your peers, and then reflect on those with me as well. I also have on here in red bold the weeks that I will be visiting you at your practicum site. So once these weeks get closer, I'll coordinate with you as well as your mentor director to find out when is the best day and time to come and see you. So I do have 5 locations to visit, so I'll be a busy girl this semester. So just bear with me as I work through those schedules to make sure that I'm able to get to you guys in a timely manner on those weeks. If you have any questions about that course outline, anything that's due, if you need any more clarification to anything else on the syllabus, please just don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am here to make this semester a success for you guys, and I am more than happy to discuss anything with you guys. The weekly learning modules is something that you'll need to click on each week. Right now I just have the first orientation week module populated. As the semester continues, I will continue to populate modules as they come. I'll try to get a couple in advance if some of you want to work a little bit ahead. But right now we just have the orientation week module. You'll just click right into that. This is what your module looks like minus the video. Since I'm currently recording the video, it's obviously not yet in the module. So there's a link to the syllabus that you can get to. This is the assignment link here that you are able to go to submit the different assignments that you'll need to, and I'll talk about those in just a second. Here's a link to the discussion board. This week we'll just be doing an introductory discussion board to introduce yourself to your peers so you guys can kind of find out who else is doing the practicum with you, and just find out a little bit about each other and why they're doing the practicum and what they're looking forward to learning through the practicum experience. One of the things that I'm going to do to help kind of hold you guys accountable for all of the different things that you're doing in your practicums is to complete a weekly practicum task journal. So you can link into here. Each of you have your own personal journal that you will click on. I'm just going to click on Barbara's there. What you do to create a journal is you just Click on that there, and then you can type it in and submit it, post your entry. So really simple. So you guys will be responsible for doing that on a weekly basis. It's just a way that I can see what you're doing from day to day in your practicums, to see what kind of responsibilities that you're doing, and to be able to make sure that the types of experiences that you're having are, things that I really want you guys to be doing. You're going to be doing a lot of different things in your practicum, and so the checklist that I've given your directors of types of things that I want you guys to experience, you'll be doing way above and beyond those things, but I want to make sure that you're hitting at least those key things on the checklist, and just to make sure that your directors aren't just giving you like busy work, and that you are just having a well-rounded experience. And so those weekly practicum task journals, they'll have you list what you did each day that you were at your site. And then I can just see kind of the diversity of what you're doing. And it's just a nice way at the end of the semester, you'll be able to see, wow, this is all that I did and accomplished during this practicum. And it'll be amazing to see how many different things that you did and how many different hats that you wore during that practicum, because what you will learn is that a director wears many hats. So I just wanted to click open the course syllabus here. Okay, so a lot of just kind of, information here about, just course information. Again, my contact information can be found on the syllabus as well. Description of the course. Again, here's a note if anything, any urgent updates or anything is happening with the course, I will post those on Blackboard. Student outcomes. Just kind of your topical outline, methods of presentation, methods of evaluation are on here as well. Even though this is a practicum, there are still certain topics that we need to cover within the practicum, within the readings that you do and the discussions that we have, and so that's what that is about there. You do have a required textbook. It's called Blueprint for Action, and so you can purchase that through the bookstore, or you can purchase it through a different vendor online. I think the used copy through the bookstore, though, is one of the least expensive copies that I've found, though, based on my research. But again, I know my students are always great at finding the best prices on textbook, so you purchase a textbook where you want, which is the best price that you can find. This is all of the grading information, the points totals for your practicum for the other assignments that you will be doing. And read through all of these policies. Late work, again, because this is a practicum, a lot of the stuff can't be turned in late. So really the only thing that I'll accept late are these reflective journals that we will be doing. Everything else has to be submitted on time. Here's just a little bit of information about what to expect, so please read through that. One of the things that I put in here is that, I understand that life happens, and so sometimes unforeseen circumstances happen, and this practicum may not flow and happen in the manner that you thought it was going into it. And so if something happens and comes up and we have to tweak your schedule or prolong the practicum through the summer or whatnot, please let me know. I want you to be successful. I want you to complete this. I want it to be a positive experience, and so please, let me know if something happens as soon as possible, and we can work through that with your director and together. Attendance is really important. Again, you want to uphold being a professional, and so you are determining a schedule with your mentor director to say, I'm going to come these days a week from these hours. You need to uphold that schedule. Once that schedule is in place, you need to stick to it unless you have worked something out with your director. If you happen to have 2 or more unexcused days that you've planned to go in and you just don't show up, then you will receive a failing grade. It's very important that you show up, you're on time, and you look professional, and you're ready to go. So please make sure that you handle that professionally. If you do need to be gone for an illness or something, then you need to contact that center director. You need to call as soon as possible to reschedule that. And then you also need to email me as well and let me know that you are not there for that day so that I can kind of check that against your schedule and just know that. So hold yourself accountable and be there, be on time, and be a professional at all times. A lot of just, logistical things on the syllabus as well, a lot of college information, student support resources, so if you want to, take advantage of any of those, then that's the information for those as well. Some student safety and wellness information is included as well. And then we get down to kind of the nitty-gritty. Here's this course schedule again. Like I said, I'm not going to be visiting until the week of January 21st, so I'll let you guys kind of get settled this first week, get your schedule all determined, and then I'll come in and visit during that week of January 21st. We'll meet face-to-face. We'll talk about some things, just kind of, I'll be able to see your center, meet your director again face-to-face. I've met a lot of your directors, but I'll see you guys again face-to-face, and just kind of, talk through some initial things as we're getting started with this practicum. You can kind of look and see what's going to be due as the semester progresses. There are 2 evaluations in the practicum. There's a midterm evaluation and a final evaluation, and those are actually completed by your director and not by me. Your director is going to have access to you every day. She's going to be seeing what you're doing, seeing how competent you are, seeing how you're handling the responsibilities that they're giving you, reflecting on how professional you are. And so again, they will be conducting those evaluations with you, and then I will review those with your director and with you, and then you will get a grade based on that evaluation. As far as assignments, we will have a few discussion boards. Again, we'll have about 6, including in that 6 is an introductory discussion board as well, but the discussion boards will coincide with your reflective journals, which will be talking about different things that align with the textbook reading and with the experiences that you're having in the center during your practicum. And so as a peer group, you guys can have a chance to discuss those topics amongst each other as well and share your experiences as well. So I think that's very rich to be able to share your experiences with each other, so you guys can kind of bounce ideas off each other and just kind of see what's happening in each of your experiences. So this is a discussion board. Again, just read through the expectations. How you're going to get the full 10 points is on there very clearly. There is no makeup or late discussion boards just because of the nature of the discussion board. It's kind of a timely thing we're talking about this week, and after that week, we're done with it. So read that. If you have any questions about the grading for the discussion board, let me know. You will be doing some reflective journals. These are the topics. There's 5 different topics on there, so read through the guidelines and expectations for those as well. And then 2 of the bigger projects that you're going to have, one of the things we're going to call it a culminating project and a project portfolio. So as part of your practicum experience, you'll complete a larger, more kind of significant and substantial project that directly benefits and impacts the program that you are interning at. And so within the first couple weeks of your practicum, you will talk with your director about a project that you could do, in a timeline to get that done, and the different tasks that you need to accomplish to get through that project. And it might be a project that it takes you the entire semester to do, and that's fine. It's why we call it a culminating project. We want it to be something big, something that's going to really impact and benefit the program, and something that you're really going to learn from and gain some really great experience. So some suggestions about that, different things students have done in the past, are listed there. Again, your idea can mirror one of those ideas, but it's not limited to that. So be creative, talk to your director. Maybe there's something that they've been wanting to do but just don't have that extra person to help them carry it out. Maybe you're that perfect person to do that. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I'll be talking to your directors about this as well. And so that's something that you'll submit at the very end of the semester. In addition to that, this is a huge thing, this director practicum. It is a significant milestone in your professional development once you finish this. So you should have a professional resource folder so that if you're ready to apply for jobs, that you've got some information to be able to submit to those. So you're going to need to complete a resume. You're going to have to put together all of your certifications and degrees, professional letters of reference, a philosophy of education, and then any other significant information that you want to include that might set you apart to an employer. So those are the assignments that you're going to have to complete for this semester. Okay, so this video is going to time out for the program that I'm using, so I'm going to stop this now, and I will talk about the different documents that you need to submit in just a brief part 2 video of this orientation. So I will talk to you again in just a second.